Here's the deal. You shouldn't run fast, okay? You shouldn't run fast. I know we're young. Once we start, we like to run fast. We like to grow up, to be a big businessman, to rule the world. But here's the deal. If you run fast by the time starting from the start line when you're like 12, 14, perhaps even 10 to 9, would then want to run fast, I don't recommend that. You'll run out of stamina by the time you're 18. And when we run out of stamina, we run into an obstacle. And in that obstacle, there's a big demon of you. Now you say you can just hop into the water and hopefully it will drown. Well, here's the deal. That demon, you taught him how to swim. You taught your demons how to swim. And now you'll drown with them. That's what happens when you run fast and run into an obstacle by the time you're 18. And that demon usually offers you an apple. You take the apple to recover the stamina and keep on pushing forward, and when you push forward, you'll run into a second obstacle by the time you're 25, 26, or even 30. If you're lucky, beat 30. But if you're unlucky, you're gonna run out of stamina and get 20. And this time the demon won't offer you an apple. It will offer you a contract. So you made a deal with the devil, as they say. You made a deal with the devil. You made a deal with the devil. You got good supply of money. You're finally ruling the world. Well, at what cost? People start hating you. That's fine. That's the progress. If people start hating, if people start contradicting you, that's progress. But we shouldn't. There's negative progress and positive progress, and the positive progress is you'll learn from all the tasks you do, the work you do on yourself. That's positive. That experience is everything. You should value it. You should value your experience. Anything you do is supposed to be for your own good sake and for your own experience. The mind is like a parachute, but the parachute won't work if it's not open. That goes the same saying to the mind. An open mind seeks experience, and a closed mind seeks harm and negative progress. The negative progress is usually when you do your work, but not for the good sake. You do it because you get something financial out of it. That's the deal with the devil you make when you're 20 or 25. Now, I made the deal with the devil when I was 18 because I ran fast. I ran out of stamina and say, screw the apple. Give me the contract. Well, my mind opened up, and when it opened up, I saw a lot of negative in my past of what I did, and that eated me alive. So now I have rare skin disease, physical issues, mental issues, but in general, at age of 23, I somehow managed to burn the contract, and I just got released from the grasp of the demon. And he came to me and said, you do realize you wrote your signature and you're now refusing to cooperate? And I said, yeah, I did that. Show me the signature. And then demons usually target creatures, okay? They forget easily, but what they etch into your own mind is usually something to remember. Okay? Something to remember, such as the past, the failures of upcoming future. But here's the deal. We can't live the future, no. If you live the future, you'll forever be anxious. If you live the present, you'll always be present. You'll be gifted with now. The experience you get is gonna get you through the present a lot effortlessly because you know what you're doing. As I said, my dad always told me, follow your dreams, always look for ways to gain experience, and always be yourself, no matter what. I learned that, he told me when I was 16 or 15 even. No, he told me this when I was 14. And I only realized that when my father passed away. And I was like, damn, he was right. I gotta work on myself, I guess. Damn. Now that I worked on myself, I realized there's a lot that can be done. Something that other people can't do. That's what makes you unique. We always can't be the same now. We can't mimic others. We can't be somebody else. You can only be you or I. You and me are the same. You are me and I am you. That's a very good saying. And now the negatives of progress. So when you do not work on yourself, you work for somebody else. And that's just screwed up, man. Always working for somebody else. Do you really want that? You gain no experience. You just gain money and just do what you will. Surely. That's when you run fast, and that's when you run out of stamina by the time you're 18 or 20. And then you make a deal with the devil to grab the apple. You regain your stamina only to run into him again. And you taught him how to swim. The water's not gonna save you. You told him how to swim. The demon won't drown. It will be in your head till the next meetup. And this is what I wanted to say, really. This is really a quick session. I usually come here to smoke, but I already did that, so there's no need for another one. So as I said, do not run fast. Conserve your stamina. You'll make this through with somebody else that you love together, because we're social creatures. We must be together. So, okay, I'm gonna go now.